Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron Roberts, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to iron your NWUs, or also called the Navy working uniform. This applies for every single version of the uniform, starting from the NWU1, NWU Type 2, and NWU Type 3. Now, for this uniform, this is NW Type 1. This is what I have for Sea Cadets, but this also still does apply for the Navy. So, starting out with this, if you do have your ID on your left or top left breast pocket, then I suggest you taking that out because you don't want it to melt underneath the heat from the iron. So I suggest just stowing this away. And for me, since I'm the supply petty officer for the Flying Tigers Naval Sea Cadet Corps, I am just going to take this off because I've got the ribbon. Like I said before, supply petty officer, I've got a ribbon to indicate that. So I'm just going to take that off and stash that just away. If you got one of these cords, you most likely would never ever need to iron this. In fact, if you did iron this, it would probably ruin it. So just take that off, and first thing, just set it on the ironing table, or just on any surface you have. It doesn't have to be an ironing table, but you know. So after that first step is done, you can skip to the, sorry, I meant third step because you have the that. So anyways, after you got that done, take your buttons off, or undo your cuffs, and once you got that out, just try to lay this decently good. It doesn't have to be perfect, but for the setting that the iron's going to be on is going to be either polyester or cotton. It depends on your choosing, because this material right here is made of 50% polyester and 50% cotton. And for me right now, if I'm like pretty good at ironing stuff and I'm not too slow, I'm just going to put it on cotton. But if you're a bit slow and not like fast enough to get it all the way over the surface, and you are hoping not to melt the material, then use polyester. But if you're fast, then use cotton setting on here. So I've got linen or cotton. So I'm just gonna set it on here and just start ironing away. That's all. This is really all it needs. When you are ironing, please just note that you should not put like any creases into your uniform unless noted by your commanding officer. But this is just the way you should just iron it. Nothing real big, and you know, if you want to, you can just put some water on there. The reason I had starch on my bed was because I'm doing the dress blues next. So I suggest you not use starch on this because it's just going to be just not worth your time, because that's mainly meant for dry cleaning stuff. Just use some plain old water and steam press it, as you can see right here. You don't need to take these buttons off for this one. Just need to get into here. See, I've got most wrinkles out right there. That's good. So now once you've got that done, you can flip over to the other edge. Get this cuff button undone. Lay it out flat. Put your arm aside, make sure there's no wrinkles on the other side that are going to be affecting the ironing. Once I got that, I can just go to town with it. Once again, you don't need to unbutton this shoulder. If you need to, you can adjust it just like I am to get all the wrinkles out. Iron over the cuff. These cuffs aren't too wrinkly, so I don't really have to iron over them too long. So yeah, if they are a bit wrinkly or like more than just a little bit, then I suggest you probably putting some starch on there and putting it like on the surface right there, so you can get like perfect coverage and don't have to iron through 2 layers. Because right now I'm ironing through 2 layers of material. That makes it a little bit difficult for the iron to work 100% as effective. So now you can see I've got right here. Just flatten that and just do the right side of the uniform. Sorry, I meant left side. Iron over this. You don't need to take these buttons off. That's done. Now you can just do the other side. And you're technically just repeating this exact same thing. It's just like ironing a normal dress shirt if you know how to do that. So yeah. You don't have to make it perfect either, because you know this is your working uniform. So yeah. You can see I've got most wrinkles out. Now for the top collar, which a lot of people are probably going to be worried about. All you really need to do for this is just steam press it. Just press. And if you want that collar to stay this way, then you can get some starch. Right now, I'm just not going to get starch because, you know, my collar usually stays flat, and my iron's hot enough to get it to stay that way. But if your iron's not hot enough, then you could use starch to keep it down. Okay, so there we go. We've got the uniform all done for the blouse. Now, I'm just going to lay to the side and fold it after the video is done, just to save some time. Now, for the pants, these are incredibly easy. All you have to do is just lay one pant leg out, make sure the fly or zipper is just undone and the buttons undone. Make sure there's no gear drift in the cargo pockets or any pockets at all. And once you got it into a position that you want to iron it in, just make sure you don't put any creases into it. Then you can actually iron. It's just like ironing just the blouse, technically, sort of. Do just follow these and just go with the material, sort of. Like go down and go back up. You can go across if you want. You don't have to. You can see that it's pretty good now. So now you can just adjust it. And get these cargo pockets. They don't have to be perfectly flat, but you know, just good enough for you to iron down and to where they'll stay down. So now I've got that. That's all good. The part where you may run into some problems is like right here, because you can see this is sewn this way. So with that being said, I suggest you probably just aligning the pant up here to the back of it, and just ironing, like just going side to side instead of like all up and down, because you don't want these wrinkles to stay. there you go. Now, all you want to do now is just do the exact same thing to your other pant leg. So I'll just get through that real fast. Not even explaining anything. There we go. We got the whole entire uniform ironed. So now that front's done. If you got any problems with the back, then you can just iron it the same way you did the front, which I don't have any problems right now, so I'm good. If you want to, you can just set these to the side and fold them back up however you fold them up. But yeah, that's how you fold the NWU type uniform. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new from it. As always, I'm Braid T, and I'm here to help you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and like the video so others can see it. And thank you for watching. Bye.